Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning into today's video. We have more gaming and PlayStation news, rumours and leaks to go over. Please hit that like button if you enjoyed the video, and if you're new here to the channel, consider subscribing and becoming a channel member. So we are starting off with Battlefield Labs, who have been hard at work fine-tuning the mechanics for its next installment in the Battlefield franchise, and players are finally getting an early look at the game through ongoing playtesting and some very naughty leaks. The internal initiative allows select users to experience the early builds of the game, providing valuable feedback to developers as they polish the game before the game releases. And while many aspects of the game have not yet been revealed, leaked footage has surfaced, and I'm not going to put it in the video because I don't want to get a copyright strike, but it does give fans a glimpse into the destruction mechanics, which appear to have been significantly improved. One of the most striking elements in the leaked clips is the way structures react to gunfire. In one video, we see bullets shredding through concrete pillars before an entire section of a building collapses in dramatic fashion. Another clip showcases the impact of a sniper shot on a player, sending them flying backwards, adding a sense of realism and weight to the combat. These improvements suggest that the upcoming Battlefield title is focused heavily on physics-based destruction, making the environment more dynamic and immersive than ever before. The game is being developed by Battlefield Studios, a collective effort involving 4 major studios: DICE, Ripple Effect Studios, Criterion Games and EA Motive. With such a large team behind the project, expectations are high for what the next Battlefield will bring to the table. EA has officially confirmed that the game is slated for release before April 2026, giving the development teams plenty of time to refine and perfect the experience. I really hope this next Battlefield game delivers. The last one, Battlefield 2042, had a really poor reception, which put me off playing the game. It had a ton of updates and development ever since, and from what I hear, it has got a lot better, but due to the poor reception that the game received, it was already doomed before it really had the chance to succeed. I know Battlefield 5 also got a mixed reaction. Personally, I kind of liked Battlefield 5. I liked the setting, the World War I, World War II setting. For me, that was appealing, and so I thought that was an okay game. Battlefield 1 was also a pretty decent game, but from what people are saying from the playtesting carried out on this particular Battlefield game, and the leaked footage that is available online, this next Battlefield game is going back to its roots in a big way with the destruction mechanics. So really looking forward to hearing more about the game, looking forward to seeing some proper and official trailers over the coming months. So let's move on. The highly anticipated God of War series, which is being developed by PlayStation Productions and Amazon, has already been greenlit for at least 2 seasons. The revelation comes from Ronald D. Moore, the showrunner and writer, who confirmed the news during an interview on the KT Sackhoff Show podcast. Moore, who's known for his work on the series Battlestar Galactica, stated that Amazon has placed a significant amount of trust within this project, securing multiple seasons before the first has even premiered. Confidence suggests that the streaming giant sees strong potential in adapting Kratos' legendary story for television. However, Moore admitted that he isn't particularly familiar with modern video games, having last played extensively during the arcade era of the 1980s. He humorously mentioned struggling with controls while attempting to play the games for research, joking about not knowing where the R1 button was and dying repeatedly as a result. The God of War series has already seen some significant changes behind the scenes. The original creative team departed the project in October 2024 due to creative differences, prompting Sony and Amazon to start afresh. With Moore now in charge of leading developments on the project, the adaptation is moving forward in a new direction, and fans are very eager to see how closely the show will follow the narrative of the games. And following the success of other video game adaptations, such as the HBO's The Last of Us and Amazon's Fallout, the God of War series has the potential to continue this positive trend. And with 2 seasons already booked and secured, there is plenty of room to explore Kratos' journey from his past as a ruthless warrior to his transformation into a father and protector in the Norse realm. Yeah, so really looking forward to this show. I just hope they do the game justice. It needs to be at the same level or better than The Last of Us HBO show and the Fallout TV show. God of War is an IP and brand that is recognized around the world. It needs protecting, and it needs that high level of execution. So with Sony working closely with Amazon, I'm fairly confident that they will do a good job of this TV show. Anyway, let's move on. Arrowhead Game Studios continues to expand Helldivers 2 with the introduction of its latest premium warbond called Borderline Justice. This new DLC injects a Wild West aesthetic into the sci-fi shooter, bringing a fresh theme to the ever-evolving galactic conflict. Helldivers 2 has been receiving steady updates, with major patches like Omens of Tyranny being made available for free. However, for players looking to enhance the experience with additional content, Paid Warbonds offers a variety of new weapons, armor, and cosmetics. Borderline Justice is no exception, delivering an assortment of gear inspired by the rugged frontier days of the American West, but with a futuristic twist. Launching on March the 20th, this warband introduces 2 Western-style weapons redesigned for intergalactic combat. So the LAS-58 or the LAS-58 Talon, which is a laser revolver, takes up a secondary weapon slot, giving players a powerful sidearm reminiscent of the classic 6-shooter, while the R6 Deadeye lever action hunting rifle brings precision and style to the battlefield, offering a unique way to dispatch enemies. Perhaps the most exciting addition is the Lift 860 stratagem, which allows players to hover above the ground, making it easier to line up precise shots from above. This ability could significantly change combat dynamics within the game, adding a new layer of strategy to engagements. The warbond also includes 2 armor sets, that is the GS-17 Frontier Marshal and the GS-66 Lawmaker Heavy Armor, both featuring Western-themed designs such as holsters and bandoliers to complete the space cowboy look. Beyond weapons and armor, players can expect new banners, capes, and sci-fi equivalent of dynamite, further emphasizing the rugged frontier theme. And as the game continues to constantly evolve, Arrowhead remains engaged with the community, even responding to fan requests for new weapons. CEO Shams Joujani recently acknowledged a player's suggestion for a minigun-style weapon, indicating that while nothing is confirmed, the team is open to the idea. If Sony needs an example of a studio to follow for a recent live service game, just take a look at what Arrowhead have done with Helldivers. Absolute masterclass. And let's not forget, Sony did support the development of Helldivers 2. The game was developed by Arrowhead Game Studios and published by PlayStation Studios. And as the publisher, Sony provided financial backing, marketing, and distribution support for the game. Helldivers 2 was released as a PlayStation console exclusive for PS5 and PC. And while Arrowhead Game Studios is an independent developer, Sony has played a crucial role in ensuring Helldivers 2 reached a wide audience and maintained high production quality. However, Arrowhead retained creative control over the game's direction, which is why it has a distinct identity compared to other first-party PlayStation titles. Let's hope Sony is taking notes on this one for their other live service games. So let's move on. Naughty Dog's upcoming sci-fi title Intergalactic has been generating a lot of hype, discussion, and debate, despite that no gameplay has actually been shown yet. First revealed at the Game Awards in 2024, the game draws inspiration from futuristic anime such as Cowboy Bebop and Akira. However, a new report suggests that another major influence on the game is From Software's Elden Ring. Ben Hansen from MinMax recently discussed the game's development, revealing that he had heard early comparisons between Intergalactic and Elden Ring in terms of player freedom. And while this might not be immediately apparent from the game's initial trailer, which showcased protagonist Jordan wielding a laser sword against a massive enemy, it does hint at a more open-ended structure than some may have expected from a Naughty Dog game. And unlike previous Naughty Dog titles, which have primarily been linear, narrative-driven experiences, Intergalactic appears to offer a more expansive world centered around the planet Semperia. Players will likely uncover the story of this world at their own pace, hinting at level exploration reminiscent of Elden Ring's open-world design. Now, director Neil Druckmann has stated that the game is still changing and evolving during the development stages, meaning many details are still subject to change. And given the ambitious nature of the project, it may be some time before fans get a deeper look at the gameplay. For now, we'll have to wait for more updates to see how Naughty Dog balances storytelling with the newfound emphasis on player freedom. Keen to see how Naughty Dog adapt to making an open world game from their previous linear and semi-linear level designs. Certainly fascinated about this game and how Naughty Dog are going to put this together. Anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below on the topics discussed in today's video. Thank you for watching, and if you like the video, give it a thumbs up and I'll catch you on the next video.